Hey everyone, it's Dream here, and as you can title, I'm going to be talking about cosplays today because there are about a million different companies to buy from, and I've been cosplaying for about 3 or 4 years, and I thought I would share my experience with these companies that I've been buying from for since I started, and I've never really had any problems. So I thought I would share these companies with you because if you don't know where to buy your cosplay stuff, this is what I'm suggesting to you guys. So yeah, let's get this started. So the first company is a cosplay company called Cosplayfu, or it's also known as Cosplayfu. You've got the UK website, which everything is in pounds, and the American website where everything is in dollars. And I bought 3 cosplays, I believe. I bought Beatrice from Umineko, which was my first cosplay. I bought Mocha from Rosario Vampire, and I bought Charlotte from Infinite Stratos. And out of those 3 cosplays, the only problem I've ever had is that they were a little bit too big. And for people who have bought from cosplay companies, and I bought from a couple of other cosplay companies, they always make them either really large or they make them too small. So for me to buy from this company, I always have confidence in them because I know it will either fit me exactly because I've given them my exact measurements, or I go for medium or large and they will make it to a medium or large size. So if you've never bought from a company, I suggest you buy from them, because another thing is they're pretty cheap compared to most companies. For example, Hello Cosplay, they wanted about £80 for a cosplay, then they charged another £20 for postage. What did I do? Bought from Cosplayfu, got it for about 60, no postage price. Basically, I didn't have to pay for postage and I didn't have to pay for customs because they are American sites, so they post overseas. So really, I've bought from this site many times, and then I've also sent in my photos, because if you send in your photos, they give you 10% discount for your next cosplay, which I don't think many companies do, which is also another reason why I really like this company. The next company is called cdddlink. Now I have bought only 1 or 2 cosplays from them, but a couple of my friends have also bought from them, and to be honest, they've never really had any problems. Sure, it's an American site, so all the prices are in dollars, and it may be a little bit more expensive than Cosplayfu, but yes, again, it's another cosplay company that I actually trust, and I do go on there, but unfortunately the prices, as I said, are a little bit more expensive than Cosplayfu, so I don't buy from them as often, but they're still a really good company, and I do suggest you go look at them to see if there's anything you want. Right, next is Cosplay Wigs. Now, cosplay wig shopping is one of the more difficult things about cosplay, because you go on eBay, you type in your character's name for the wig, and there's about 6 different wigs to choose from, and some of them are really cheap, and then you find out they're a really rubbish company, and they're just really bad quality, or you go for the really expensive ones and then you have problems. But these companies I bought from, I've not really had any problems. And the first 2 are actually English companies, so if you've got a convention in 2 weeks and you're like, I need to get a new wig because my one is absolutely destroyed, you can buy from these 2 companies. The first one is Com2 Shop. As I said, it's an English company. I've never really had any problems with them, and they're really cheap, and they've got free postage, so that's always a good thing, and they have quite a lot of wigs. But if you can't find the wigs you're looking for, you can go to Coserstudio. All the links will be in the description, I probably should have mentioned that. But yes, again, I have not really had any problems with them. Their wigs are really good, pretty decent quality. They're not the most amazing quality wigs, but they are pretty good for the prices, with free postage and quick delivery. The next 2 companies are actually American or Japanese companies, I'm not quite sure, but they're not from the UK. So if you have got the money and you're looking for a wig and you've got the time, you can buy from these, but they're just a little bit more expensive. The first company is a wig company called cosplaydna, and I bought a couple wigs from them, and they are heat resistant. That is another thing I should mention. Most of their wigs are heat resistant, which is really good if you need to style wigs. The only thing is they're not really fine, really soft wigs. They're more like plastic sort of wigs, but I'll show you some pictures here. I bought a couple wigs from them, and they have lasted me a good 4 years. I bought my first Beatrice wig from them, and it's still lasting even today, and it's just absolutely amazing that their wigs are really good. And last but not least is a wig company, yes again, not in the UK, I believe it's an American site, and they are one of the more expensive wig companies. But if you need to buy a long wig and you can't find it from the other companies, I suggest you buy it from this company, because their long wig, I actually have one right here because this is the only wig I've ever bought from them. But I bought long wigs from other companies and they get really knotted. This is one of the most amazing wigs, but the most expensive wig I bought. It was actually £22 or a bit more than that from Coscraft. But their wigs are like the highest quality wigs I've seen for a pretty cheap price. And as I said, this is a long wig, and as I said, I bought long wigs from other companies, including the ones that I mentioned, and they do get kind of knotted. But with this one, it is just amazing. Like, this wig has never got really knotted to the point I needed to buy a new one. I've had this one for about 2 years or so now, and as you can see, I'm just brushing through it, no problem whatsoever. But yeah, it doesn't. Another thing, it doesn't really get frizzy at the bottom. You can see some wigs and they get really knotted and frizzy like this. This wig, I've never had that problem. So yeah. So there you go, guys. They are the cosplay companies I buy from personally. If you've had any bad experiences, well, do tell me, because I've never really had the problems that some people obviously may have. But please do check out those sites and support them, because I think they're really great cosplay companies, and I shall be buying from all of them in the future because they're just awesome, and some of those cosplays you can get are pretty difficult to make. So yeah, go check out those cosplay companies, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!